New York, the most recognized skyline in the world, is the embodiment of centuries of architectural ambition, engineering genius, and constant renewal. This is not just a city. It is a living laboratory housing 7 distinct eras of architecture. The foundations of New York began in New Amsterdam in the 17th century, with simple brick houses bearing traces of Dutch style. However, the city truly gained its architectural identity in the post-independence era. The Federal and Greek Revival movements brought symmetry, order, and classical columns to the city's important structures. New York City Hall reflects the elegance of this period. The most critical decision shaping the city's future was the 1811 Grid Plan. By mechanically dividing Manhattan into a rigid pattern of streets and avenues, this plan laid the groundwork for limitless vertical growth and urban density. Amidst this rigid order lies a vital organ, Central Park. Designed by Olmsted and Vaux, this masterpiece of urban landscaping stands as a monument to nature against the concrete jungle. In the second half of the 19th century, eclecticism dominated. Religious buildings showcased the soaring majesty of Gothic revival, for example, St. Patrick's Cathedral, while in residential areas, brownstone row houses defined the city's housing fabric. At the turn of the century, the Beaux-Arts style, imported from Paris, became the zenith of New York's desire to prove itself globally. Built with monumental scale, rich ornamentation, and classical details, Grand Central Terminal and the New York Public Library immortalized the city's cultural power. The true architectural revolution arrived with steel frame technology. This innovation meant buildings could be supported by a lightweight internal skeleton instead of thick, load-bearing walls. Early skyscrapers like the Woolworth Building, 1913, pushed the limits of height using steel, though still adorned with Gothic detailing, representing a transition period. The real transformation came in the 1920s with the Art Deco style and the skyscraper race. The mandated stepped setbacks imposed by the 1916 zoning resolution directly created the iconic, tiered, and graceful silhouettes of Art Deco. The Chrysler Building, 1930, with its stainless steel crown and geometric ornamentation, became the undisputed masterpiece of Art Deco. A year later, the Empire State Building, 1931, claimed the record, symbolizing the unwavering resilience and optimism of New York, even amidst the Great Depression. In the post-World War II era, the city embraced the austerity of the international style. This movement rejected ornamentation and focused on functionality, using glass, steel, and concrete. Ludwig Mies van der Rohe's Seagram Building, 1958, perfectly executed the glass curtain wall system and set a new standard by pulling the structure back from the street to create a public plaza. The United Nations headquarters also stands as a global symbol of this clean, modern movement. The 1970s saw postmodernism emerge as a reaction against modernism's uniformity. Philip Johnson's pedimented rooftop on the former AT&T building was a playful, historical reference that brought ornamentation back to architecture. Today, New York continues its evolution with a focus on sustainability and technological innovation. Post-9/11 renewal. One World Trade Center, Freedom Tower, is not merely a skyscraper. It is a universal symbol of resilience and rebirth. Mega projects like Hudson Yards and The Vessel push the boundaries of engineering and design, proving the city's ceaseless drive for renewal and growth. New York's architecture is a living history, encoded in every brick and steel beam, reflecting humanity's ambition, courage, and creativity.